instead of saying, how can I get more profit? How can I solve my problems? There's so many things I need to deal with. Can we change it to, what problems do they have? I'm obsessed with that. I'm going to help them. We're going to sow seeds. Because when you sow seeds, everything will grow. Thank you so much. Good morning. I will start with a fascinating data. Did you know Harvard University had proved that every single two people on this planet are only 6 steps away from each other? That means you are only 6 introductions away from anyone. Presidents of the world, billionaires, maybe your next business partner. How awesome is that? But if that's true, why there are still so many people stuck? What happened? And why there are people who feel like, oh my gosh, my business is so hard and I don't know where I'm going and I'm just so stressful and I have so many problems. Who can help me? I feel lonely. Why is that? But here's the truth, here's the shift. If Jeff Bezos, who wanted to only solve his own problem, he would never have Amazon. What happened was, he's not just obsessed with his own problem, he also is obsessed with others' problems. When he wanted to have gifts arrive at his doorstep in 24 hours, and then he's thinking, oh, that's not enough. I want to make sure that everybody can have their things arrive at the doorstep in 24 hours. And that's why Jeff Bezos nowadays, his worth is around 214 billion. Here is the thing, my friend. If you are obsessed with someone else's problems, the whole world will change for you. That's why, remember, you are 6 steps away from anyone you want to connect. Especially with, I'm going to prove this. I want you to take out your phone, please. Whether it's Apple, Samsung, Xiaomi, Huawei, whatever. We're global, we don't mind. So just get your phone out, grab your phone, go ahead. But don't test anyone yet, please. Just grab it. And check the contacts you have. How many contacts you have here? Like people you have on your contact, right? Or for those who are very active on social media, check how many followers, how many people you're connected. LinkedIn, Kat, you got like 20,000 or something. That's amazing. Let me guess. At least you have hundreds and thousands of contacts on your phone. Agree? Agreed? Cool. If it's so easy, why we just feel stuck? Because we are more connected than ever, yet we are more disconnected than ever. You can know someone next door, but you never talked to the neighbor in the last 10 years. Do you know your neighbor? Anybody know your neighbor? I know, though. Oh, we've only got 3 people, 4, 5, knows their neighbors. Oh, he knows all his neighbors. Probably the neighbors are in trouble. And here's the thing. We don't have to be connected physically to be connected, but we do need to be intentionally connected. And I want to share a quick story about a few years ago. Actually, not a few. I'm quite old now. About 20 years ago, when I worked for someone, and I had a friend who is from the United States, and he's 30, 40 years older than me. I don't even remember, but he's much older than me. And I remember that I always will be there for him, and he would send me messages, I reply him. I just like to be his friend unconditionally. And the crazy thing is, what happened is, I remember I was very young, baby. For those who just entered the career, you understand. I was so excited when I received my first gift from overseas and from my friend. And that was my birthday gift. I was so happy. And that's from my US friend. And what's crazier is even when I gave birth to my first baby girl, I also received a gift from him with all customized names of their blanket and all the sweet stuff. I was so grateful. And that moment I realized something. We don't have to be physically connected, but we do need to be intentionally connected. And I want to start with something. During COVID, we all suffered, right? You probably were happy because logistics people had the best, years. Even though we're not here to say, oh, awesome, COVID, no. But during COVID, countries shut borders, buildings closed, people locked themselves indoors. And the loneliness rate globally increased by 57%. And depression rate doubled, anxiety tripled. The WHO reported a 25% mental health issue linked directly to isolation. Well, this is interesting. Isolation was supposed to keep us safe, but in many ways, it broke us, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. And I'm here to share this because I believe that many people, when there's fear, we will feel like, oh my gosh, I'm scared. They treat life like a bakery. Why? Because in bakery, you have a pizza slice or bread. If someone takes it, you have one slice less. But is that true? That's crazy. It's like, I'm holding the air. I don't want to breathe more, because if I do, you guys will have less air. That's just how it feels like. That's not true, because life is not a bakery. Life is a garden. That's why we designed to have gardens. In garden, what happened? Everything grows by itself, produce its own kind. So if we treat fear, replace it with faith, believing that you can breathe as much air as you want. You can dream as big as you want. Just because Jeff Bezos is a billionaire, I have no offense with him, by the way, you can dream to be a billionaire as well. There will be a lot of things there. The sky is your limit. That's your mindset you need to focus on, my friend. If you agree with me, I want to hear round of applause. Thanks for the fake clap. Thank you. And I wanted to do a demonstration for this. So in life, I believe there are 3 ways how to stay very connected. The first, I call it 3 L's. The first L is love. The world doesn't move because of ships, even though we're all logistics heroes. The world moves because of trust. And love is a global language. The more connected we are, the more abundant life becomes. And the second is live. We're all logistics people, the most global industry than ever. I'm sure everybody has traveled around the world. We have experiences, we have travel, culture, and that's where it builds the connection. That's where it builds the trust as well. And that's life. We live with trust. And the third L is learn. Through coaching global CEOs, I've learned this. Every shipment teaches a lesson. Everyone must adapt and evolve. Our whole life is a journey of learning, and growth fulfills our souls. Learning is very important. And I want to finish this. Did you know, who knows that I moved to Australia, right? That's why I'm now Australian. But it's so crazy that I was stuck in Hong Kong. No offense for the people from Hong Kong, though. I have my team from Hong Kong. But I feel life is so limited. I just don't want to live there. I just want to find my dream place, which is Melbourne. And it's impossible for me to reach there because there's a lot of things you need to go through. But then I reached out to only one person. And my friend in overseas, I was like, hey, I'm looking for a job. If someone wants to sponsor me, whatever, please let me know. Because of that one connection, reached another connection, and I got an interview, and you know the rest of the story. I got the job, I moved the whole family to Melbourne. If I didn't get that job, I probably would become a nurse, because that's one of the only ways I could make it. I'm even fainting from blood. So thank God I didn't become a nurse. Because of that, I can do what I do today. I can become a TEDx speaker, make impact in lives, and run master classes, help the younger generations. Without that, nothing will happen like this. But did you know that one friend was my friend from USA? I never expect anything from him. I just say, hey, you have anyone introduced to me? Please let me know. Without that belief, that unconditional love and trust in this guy, investment in this guy, nothing will happen. So my challenge for you, my friend, is when next time when you're stuck, ask yourself, instead of saying, oh, how can I get more profit? How can I solve my problems? There's so many things I need to deal with. Can we change it to, what problems do they have? I'm obsessed with that. I'm going to help them, and them. We're going to sow seeds, a lot of seeds, because when you sow seeds, everything will grow, and you can't have freedom. Who here wants financial and time freedom. Everyone, you can't have freedom just sowing yourself. It's impossible. But when you sow so many places, that's where the leverage happens. Whether you're investing in people, in time, energy, in your company, wherever that in your business, you have to invest. So let's start from today to change that mindset, thinking about what should I get to how can I help you? How can I support you? That is the power of human interconnection. Thank you so much. But before I finish, I want to do a quick, I always like demonstration. That's me. So look at this. Who is this guy? Oh, someone recognized. We have a lot of special guests with us today. They're very young, just like this age. If that's you, please stand up and give a round of applause to this guy. Who is this? Stand up. Don't be shy. Yay, Pep. All right. How about the next guy? Oh, no, guy. Sorry. Who is this cute girl? Who is her? If it's you, please stand up. Yeah, we have seen him here with us. And how about the next one? Oh, my gosh, so cute. We're in a kindergarten right now. And can you stand up? Mr. Ivan. So cute. And how about this guy? Everybody recognized. All right, you have to stand up. You can't escape. Round of applause, Rudy. All right, how about all of these guys? Let's look at the next one. If you're on the picture, please stand up. Please stand up. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Stand up, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. All right, look around. Well, I didn't have time to get all the pictures from all of you, but this is a beauty. Round of applause to you guys. Awesome. Round of applause. That's awesome. How do you feel? Now you feel like you're more connected because we're all humans. We all start from being babies to where we are today. Just because you are more successful doesn't mean you can just talk differently because we're all humans. And I want to play this last bit, okay? Who likes fruits? Anyone likes fruits? What's your favorite fruit? Anyone? Orange. You like grapes? Okay, that's a good choice. Watermelon. Watermelon is good for grapes. Oh, we got a lot of grapes people here today. There's something different than grapes than other fruits. Did you realize that? They all come in what? Bunches. Good choice. So we're going to do this today. I need you to at least find 2-3 people as a bunch. The more you can, the better. Just grab each other. I'll count to 3. Say how many people you can bunch together. Be a grapes, right? 3, 2, 1, go. Bunches. Bunch. Say how. We need bunches. We need bunches. Which bunch has the most? Bunch. You can't just. You have to hug each other. Yeah, hug. Bunch together. Wow. We have how many? Oh, that's a big one. Whoa, that's a lot. We need to see each other bunching together. Oh, that's beautiful. All right, I want you to look at each other and just say to them, you're beautiful. 3, 2, 1, go. Go. You're beautiful. All right, round of applause. Thank you so much. Thank you. You can go back to your seats. Thank you.